Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV and the web of horror. So these are the complete works of the web of horror. So Fantagraphics did this beautiful hardcover. They did it with what do you call it? Paper. I would dare to say this is some sort of Wibbleland because it's resembling texture, like canvas texture. Obviously, it's not that. It's not fabric. And we got a beautiful, what do you call it, a spine and printed back. I think that there was another edition of this that had a slipcase, and that's going for a lot more money. I dare to say it's probably going for $100, but I bought this. Been buying a lot of stuff on sale. I think I got this. Oh my god, maybe last year. Yeah, it would have been last year when this came out, and I ended up getting this one without the slipcase. Anyway, this is a collection. This web horror comics went on my radar because Dad would have had this, and I remember seeing these old magazines that kind of competed against Eerie and what's the other one? Whatever the other one might have been. Eerie magazine and what do you call it? Creepy. My God, my brain is mush. So Fantagraphics went ahead and they got this collection, which is awesome because we got the Bernie Wrightson's, some of his portfolios on this, some of his work, of the catalog of the Bernie Wrightson material. So this is quite beautiful to see this sort of thing. Bernie was a master of ink on paper, so beautiful stuff to see that, and the collection is just superb. So I was looking at the magazine cover design. This is outrageously cool because whoever that did the design for this thing took a photograph of this plaster, maybe plasticine, maybe ceramic, I don't know. Because these publications were from the 60s, if I'm not incorrect. Oh, no, 70s. This would be 70s if it's competing against the other comic books. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Being like, I did not pay attention when this would have come out because this is beyond my time. Like, way beyond my time. My dad would have been buying this when this was coming out. So, yeah, 68. So, this is late 70s, late 60s. Beautiful stuff. 70s comics. So there's a nice introduction to the series and how these dudes were enjoying this literature back in the day. So we got like, what do you call it, the introduction to the material, so which is really nice. And also they're giving credit to a lot of people that kind of go under the radar for most of the time. So Bernie Wrightson's obviously well known for us who read comics and horror comics, but I don't know if the mass public out there, what they call normies now, would know about this sort of material. So yeah, Monster magazines and all that sort of cracked for Monster only. I remember seeing this type of material in my dad's study, like stacks of those magazines. So there's like a stellar cast of artists here. We got Michael Whalen Kaluta, Ralph Reese, Jeff Jones, and obviously Bernie. So a bunch of dudes that were very skilled on what they did with this material. So yeah. I don't know if this is before or after he would have worked on DC. Maybe this is, what do you call it, at that stage when he was at the peak of his fame. So Wrightson doing a lot of illustrations like this one here, like beautiful stuff. Yeah, and then we got Jeff Johns contributing with the paintings. So this is Jeff doing his best to imitate Frazetta at that stage. Web of Horror, America's Nightmare Magazine. It's so cool. So cool. Wayne Howard, like, I mean, this dude, if somebody would have pressed me against the wall, I would have gone, that's Wallace Wood. So very Wally like. Yeah, Wayne Howard. I guess that was the flavor of the style of illustration back in the day. I mean, this is superbly done. Good cartooning all around. Monopoly scratch. Game of Wind. What? You can see some of the pencil work here. $1, huh? Black Widow Spider. Made out of rubber. Web of Horror comics. Beautifully done. This, I gotta give props to Fantagraphics for doing these quality collections of books that otherwise would get lost into time and people like me would not be able to read because it was not part of our upbringing. I wonder if you guys have picked this up, or you have original magazines, or you were ever exposed to this sort of thing, or you were collecting it in the day. It would be interesting to hear what your knowledge or what you know about the Web of Horror. These are cool. Oh, Frankenstein mask. Oh, I want that. It's only $4 in 1977. Oh yeah. So this was the slipcase. They turned this into a slipcase. That's the thing that I didn't pick up. I think you turned it around and you saw this illustration in the back, which is awesome. This is Jeff Johns doing his utmost for Frazetta as he can. Skimpy girls getting captured by ghoulish ghouls. Roger Brand. Beautiful stuff. Nice. If you want to have fun and you wanna read wacky horror stories, this is right good for you to pick up. So this is a Wrightson story, like he drew this with Marv Wolfman. The Wolfman himself is writing the story in this. That's cool. I swear to God, when I was a kid, I thought that Marv Wolfman's last name was like he made it up because it was too cool. I used to argue to my dad, why can't our last name not be Wolfman? My dad's answer to that was like, just change it. I don't care. Ralph Reese. Yeah. That's awesome. And that's Wrightson doing that illustration. We saw that before. Let's take a look. It's almost something. Now that I'm looking at this Jeff Jones illustration, that's obviously kind of taking the Frazetta tropes, very reminiscent to what Ashley Wood does on his illustrations. So I wonder if Ashley has any influence from Jeff, from early Jeff, or maybe everybody's sort of looking at Frank. It always comes back to Frank. Ralph Reese and Otto Binder. This is cool. This is so cool. Horror comics. Look at that. That's awesome. Rah. Oh my god, they edited the monster out. I mean, the ghoul figure that we saw at the very beginning. This. Oh, that's coming out of the dude's belly, or that's probably why. The censorship kicked in. I mean, this was the type of material that they took to Congress, and they were like, that rat bastard, whatever his name was, set the whole industry back for another 40 years. Bruce Jones. Something out of Al Williamson's catalog, isn't it? Doing the Frazetta tropes. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. No way. That's awesome. The Bela Lugosi thing. Let's take a look at those ads. That's awesome. Good stuff. $1970. Anyway, this is quite the beautiful collection for all these works. Once again, I would like to know if you guys have collected these or have bought it or were introduced, or you maybe didn't like these. I think that this is uber cool. I mean, it's got a lot of Wrightson. I mean, that alone is awesome. Is that Jeff doing that cover? Jeff cover. And we got the man himself. We got Christopher Lee as Dracula. I love Christopher Lee. Who doesn't? Oh, we got dinosaur stories. Awesome. Bernie Wrightson. We got a Kaluta story after this. Let's take a look at that. I was about to close the book. So this is Kaluta, right? Yeah. He looks like Mr. Michael Wayland Kaluta. I don't know who this gentleman is, but Howard. That's right. That tends to look a lot like Wallace, Mr. Wood. Anyway, there it is. I spoiled literally the whole book, just quickly, but in a good way. Maybe this will nudge you to buy this book. Yeah, $50. All in all, in one book. It's quite cool. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe and all those great things. This is I can't thank you all for watching and leaving comments. Thank you so much. I wish you a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.